Hey guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I will be talking about the string theory and if it actually exists. The string theory is a theory that suggests that there are 11 dimensions, but the movements are too small for us to realize. Sadly, I couldn't find moments where any of those axes changed, but it doesn't mean that they didn't change by the tiniest bit when I wasn't paying attention. So let's go back to what it will look like for me if any of those axes changed. The object will look like a 3D object, but it keeps morphing as it walks along the W-axis. Once its whole body is not touching the mark at 0W, and 0W is our world, it will shrink and disappear. It's the same from 5D and up, because they will just morph and disappear in a different way if they walk in a different axis. Refer to week 8's video. Now that we know what it's like, we now have to look very carefully. Even though we have been looking through very strong microscopes for a long time, we never caught such suspicious morphing and shrinking, even zoomed in a million times. But it doesn't mean that there aren't those other 8 dimensions. There can't be any life in those dimensions since things rarely even go to those dimensions, and when they do, they only go by the tiniest bit that we can't even realize. Maybe quarks or prions use those dimensions to help in their gluons field, but that can't be explained because they are far too small for even the strongest microscope to see. So the string theory might be true, but we can't know yet. There's another theory that states that there are 26 dimensions. That theory is called the quantum theory. Again, it's too hard to know because we can't see. So how could we know? Once technology becomes high enough, and microscopes can see quarks or even prions, and prions are the tiniest things that make up quarks, we can study the movement. If they appear to be morphing, since prions are considered a point or zero space, they can't really morph, or getting bigger and smaller, which again cannot have happened for just a point of space. That means that there is a string theory. If even quarks don't show signs of higher dimensions, then the string theory is probably not possible. Even if there were 10 dimensions, it would be extremely hard to track the different types of morphing and changing to determine how many dimensions there are. So overall, if the string theory was true, then it will be extremely hard to prove it. Hope you enjoyed this video, or hope you learned just a bit more. Bye!